SmackDown make me so much happier than I'm supposed to be. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This was a hell of a show. Like, I know a lot of people might crap on it. Like, this show sucked. I honestly think it was a good show. Not like Raw, where every week we see Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton open up the show. But we have Roman Reigns open up the show with he opened up the show with Paul Heyman by his side, and he said, and basically how he made every person that he stepped in the ring with irrelevant and all that stuff. And then Drew McIntyre came out, and he basically saying when he beat Randy Orton next week on Monday, he wants basically Roman Reigns and all that stuff. And then basically Jay hopped in, took the mic from basically took the mic from Roman Reigns, and basically saying like, you think this is a game? You basically shouting in his face, and basically Drew McIntyre literally pushed him and all that stuff. And then he followed Roman Reigns like a bit he followed him as his little cousin. Yes, he followed him. So whatever. Okay, the next thing that happened in the night was a Intercontinental Championship match with Apollo Crews versus Sami Zayn. Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn. Now, this match was very short. Basically, it started off. I think they went to the outside, and then Sami Zayn somehow tied his. I don't know if he tied his shoelace or tied his shoelace to like the little like that's on the thing that's like the thing that's holding the thing that's under the ring. And he tied it to that, and then he ended up getting, and then Apollo Crews ended up getting counted out, and he ended up retaining his championship. So going on to the next segment was Sasha Banks coming out and basically saying she retained the championship. Haters thought she couldn't retain the championship, and she done it and all that stuff. And she's rambling on, and we got Bailey come out there only to distract her for a distraction when Carmella came in and super kicked Sasha and hit her with a I don't know what it was called, but like I don't know what the move was called, but she planted her in the middle. But Carmella planted her in the middle of the ring, and she left the ring. So she's going to be the next number one contender, basically the next contender for that championship, I guess. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, yeah, like I really want to see Carmella get pushed again. So after that, it was we seen Otis basically eating backstage, and Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler was basically poking fun at Otis, how he lost Mandy, how he lost how his best friend turned on him and all that stuff, and how he's eating 3 plates of food. Fat jokes. Great. This is the only thing I didn't like about it. This is the only thing I didn't like about this show. That's the only thing I didn't like was Dolph Ziggler versus Otis. Versus this Dolph Ziggler and Otis segment. Okay. Then we got the match. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler, and Otis showed a aggressive side to him, and he ended up beating Dolph Ziggler. And then kind of after the match, we seen Chad Gable backstage trying to want to be Otis' coach, and that reminded me of something. And that just reminded me of something. I've been watching this YouTube channel called Goran Perkins. When they did Kurt Angle, when they had Kurt Angle as Otis' manager, that's what it reminded me of. But shout out to to go on Perkins to putting that idea in my head. Like that's what I got vibes from that Chad Gable and Otis thing. But going but like moving on, we basically we have basically Jay getting yelled at by Roman Reigns. So let me just uh basically basically tell you what Roman Reigns said in Roman Reigns' voice. I'm the tribal chief. Why would you make a match for yourself? I make the matches. I'm the head of the family. You don't make no matches for yourself. I'm the chief. I'm the head of the family. You don't go make no matches for yourself. What the hell is wrong with you? And then Jay basically said, yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. And he's like, so we move on. We move on. Basically, he was basically yelling at him for making his own match. And then we got a no holds barred match with Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio, and pretty good match and pretty good ending. So we basically got Seth Rollins basically beating the holy shit out of Rey through the whole match. And then at the end, we see Dolph Ziggler, of course. We see Seth Rollins basically rip the like the stopper, like basically it's like a stopper off the chair, and he have Murphy to get him up, but he ended up turning him and hit him with a knee and all that stuff. And then Rey Mysterio botches a 619, and he had to do it all over again. And then we see the Mysterio family celebrate in the ring. And then Buddy Murphy is on the apron. And then when Aaliyah goes to try to embrace Murphy, Ray stops her. And then he to Rey Mysterio tells Buddy Murphy, step in and be a man. Basically step in his ring and face me like a man. And he said, you want my approval? And he shakes his hand and he gets approval of basically him dating his daughter. Now it was beautiful. I never felt any emotions like that since probably since when Chris Benoit won the championship. When Chris Benoit won the championship in 2004. Like I literally just watched that a couple of months ago. Or my cousin house. Like that's my first time watching it. And then having Eddie Guerrero come out there, that's the first time I got emotional. I haven't got emotional since Rey Mysterio doing this, bro. Like I loved it, bro. Honestly loved it. Honestly loved it. A lot of people hate the storyline. I honestly love it. And then we seen Seth Rollins screaming in the back, saying he want Buddy Murphy in the matches. He wanted Buddy Murphy. He wanted to destroy Buddy Murphy and all that stuff. He told Adam Pearce that he want him next week, basically. So we get Buddy Murphy versus Seth Rollins next week, and then he goes off to spend time with his wifey Becky Lynch. So yeah, like that was kind of cool. That was cool. Dang, that was cool. The segment was cool. The match was cool. Aaliyah looking fine as ever. What? No, I ain't say that. Okay, the next thing that happened was, I guess, a triple threat match, and Natalya is put in the fucking match again. Natalya is boring. Natalya is boring. She is the worst. She's one of the worst hosts of all time. She's worse than Bret Hart. Even I don't like Bret Hart. And I love her father, but I don't love her. She's annoying. She's annoying. She's boring. Natalya is freaking boring, bro. So she gets put in a match, and it turned into a triple threat match. And what do you know? Chelsea Green. And she doesn't win a match. Liv Morgan wins. At least it's not Tamina or Natalya. But I thought Chelsea Green was going to win. It would have made sense for Chelsea Green to win, because this is her debut match, right? And she was the surprise person that's supposed to be. Okay, I hated that. But congratulations to Liv Morgan. Even though the match on Sunday not gonna mean shit. It's not. It's not this Sunday. It's I believe next Sunday. I don't know, but yeah. Uh, then it was an ad for. It was an ad for basically uh Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and the Hurt Business versus the New Day. And basically this next segment is a backstage segment with Big E and Street Profits. Okay, it started off with him basically Big E kind of betting. I don't know what he was doing, but like we seen a guy jump roping and he ended up basically getting money from the guy that was jump roping. And he probably bet it on like how many times did he jump. I don't know, but like it was kind of cringy. But uh the Street Profits made some type of food. Titus O'Neil, aka Titus O'Neil's green beans and mashed potatoes. My bad. So basically the food was kind of shaped into L's and all that stuff. And Jesus Christ. And basically Biggie was saying you're the basically the bootleg version of the New Day. And all of them laughed, and then the Street Profits stopped laughing, and then they just stared at Biggie. They just stared at Biggie when he's walking away. So the main event is Jay versus Drew McIntyre. So the closing moments, it was actually a good match. So the closing moments was when Roman Reigns came out and kind of got in Drew McIntyre's face, and then they stared for a long time. Jay ended up beating the crap out of Drew, and he ended up and then basically he said I'm a he said basically I gotta end it. He said he's basically going. He tells Roman he's gonna he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him. And when he goes in the ring, he drags him back out. He drags Roman Reigns drags him back out. He said, "I don't care if you beat him. I want you to make him understand." Basically, yeah, I want you to make him understand. And he said it over and over again. He goes in the ring. He basically drag him out of the ring. He said, "Get your ass." Yeah, he drags him out of the ring, and he goes back in the ring, and Jay beats the crap out of him, and then freaking Drew get up quick as I don't know what and hit him with a Claymore kick. 1, 2, 3, and then we seen Roman Reigns and Drew staring each other down to close out the show. So that basically hints that Drew is gonna beat Randy next week. So yeah, this was a decent SmackDown. It was a decent SmackDown. It's better than Raw. Like, but let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.